This video is part of a series of video instructions on the BioGrace greenhouse gas calculation tool. This is instruction 2.10, use of the final conversion only sheet. Actually, there are two BioGrace tools. There's BioGrace 1 for biofuels and BioGrace 2 for electricity, heat and cooling from biomass. This instruction is on the final conversion only sheet of the BioGrace II Excel tool. All information is accessible through www.biograce.net. The final conversion only sheet should be used only by companies that buy ready-to-use energy carriers and transform them into final energy. This sheet will allow them to calculate the greenhouse gas emission reduction. Certain calculation rules apply that must be respected. These rules can be found in the document BioGrace II Calculation Rules. As to make you aware, in version 3 of the BioGrace II tool, an additional sheet will be included to calculate the final conversion when working with different heat levels. Let us look into the Excel tool to see what steps have to be applied. The most important rules are listed in an explanation box at the top of the final conversion only sheet, here. Below the explanation box, you have to provide information on the type of energy carrier by giving a small description, for instance, wood pellets from forestry residues from Canada, and the total greenhouse gas emissions from all previous steps of the pathway of this energy carrier. For example, 11.9 grams CO2 equivalent per megajoule energy carrier. In the general settings box here, you should provide information on the final energy produced, the main type of output, for instance electricity, and the process efficiency associated with the final conversion of the pathway. Let us say 39%. Finally, you have to fill in this section here to determine the CH4 and N2O emissions from final conversion. First, you have to indicate if combustion emissions are already included in the value given in cell D24. After this, you have to fill in the type of fuel used in the end conversion. For instance, wood pellet. Then the type of end conversion has to be selected. Let us say co-combustion. The content of the next cell is calculated based on the cells above. In this cell here, you can select whether the actual emissions from final combustion are taken into account. These are the values as calculated in this box. Or, as an alternative, whether the disaggregated default values for final combustion are to be taken into account. Let us choose the default values. The CH4 and N2O emissions at final conversion are added to the total emissions at the top of the results box here. After this, a total greenhouse gas emission reduction is calculated of 83%, given at the bottom of the results box here.